Hello, dear Scorpio. Tonight, I want to speak to you directly because what is happening in the sky is not just another moment to pass by without notice. The blood moon eclipse is rising. And while many may see it only as a beautiful celestial display, for you it carries something deeper. Almost like the universe leaning in close to whisper that a cycle is closing and a new one is waiting for you to step into. Think of this eclipse as a reset button, not one that erases your past, but one that clears the static, the clutter, and the weight that you no longer need to carry, so that you can finally create space for what has always been meant for you. As a Scorpio, you know better than most what it feels like to shed an old skin. You've been through endings that cut deep, transformations that others could not survive. And still you rise. Sharper, more awake, and more connected to your truth. That is why this blood moon speaks so strongly to you. It mirrors your nature. The eclipse does not ask you to fear what is ending. It asks you to honor it, to accept that not everything is meant to last forever, and to trust that something more aligned is ready to arrive. This is a night when your choices matter more than usual. The energy is magnified. Your emotions are heightened. And what you allow into your heart will ripple into your future. If you choose to dwell in fear, jealousy, or conflict, the blessings prepared for you may slip through your fingers. But if you choose patience, calmness, and a clear focus, you signal to the universe that you are ready, that you have learned from every wound, and that you are prepared to receive what is yours. The blood moon eclipse is not here to punish you. It is here to remind you of your power to align, to release, and to walk into a chapter that carries more light than the one you are leaving behind. Scorpio, let me offer you a warning that comes not from fear, but from clarity. On this night of the blood moon eclipse, the veil is thin and the air is heavy with possibility, yet also with consequence. The truth is that one small mistake, something as subtle as entertaining a negative thought, allowing jealousy to slip in unnoticed, giving anger permission to take over, or stepping into an argument that drains your peace can quietly block the very blessing that has been moving toward you. You see, the eclipse does not simply amplify the beauty of the moon, it magnifies the energy inside you. Every thought, every reaction, every choice. Under this light, what may feel minor on any ordinary day becomes heavier, carries further, and sets into motion a momentum that shapes the days to come. This is why I tell you, Scorpio, to be intentional. Your nature is powerful, and your emotions run deep. But tonight you must hold that power with discipline. If you let yourself be pulled into the chaos of others, if you surrender to frustration or resentment, it will be as though you close your hands in anger while the universe is trying to place a gift within them. The blessing does not disappear, it simply slips away. Waiting for the moment you are truly open to receive it. That is why your focus matters more than ever tonight. You are being asked to guard your mind as though it is sacred ground, because it is. You are being asked to choose patience over impulse, gratitude over dissatisfaction, peace over conflict. Each choice is a signal to the universe, and tonight, those signals echo louder than usual. Scorpio, the core message of this blood moon eclipse is simple yet profound. You are being called to hold your mind steady and awake. Because the atmosphere tonight is so charged that even the smallest thought can take root and grow with unusual force. This is not the time to let negative energy slip quietly into your heart. It may appear as fear that whispers you are not enough, as jealousy that stirs when you compare your path to someone else's, or as anger that pushes you into battles that are not yours to fight. In ordinary moments, you might brush these feelings aside, But under the eclipse, they expand, shaping the frequency you carry forward. That is why staying alert, refusing to let those shadows find a home in you, is your greatest protection. Instead, turn your attention to gratitude and inner peace, because they are the strongest anchors you have. Gratitude does not erase the wounds of your past, but it shifts your gaze from what has been lost to what is still present and growing. Even the smallest blessings, a loyal friend, a lesson learned, a moment of stillness become powerful when you choose to see them. Peace does not mean ignoring your struggles. It means choosing not to be ruled by them. Tonight, when the sky burns red, practicing this shift will open space for clarity and renewal to enter your life. You must also be mindful of the company you keep. The eclipse magnifies not only your own thoughts, but also the influence of those around you. If you stand too close to people who complain, stir conflict, or feed on negativity, their energy can drain your spirit before you even notice. Protecting yourself does not always mean solitude, but it does mean choosing carefully where you place your time and your trust and your heart. A supportive presence will help your flame burn brighter. A toxic one will try to dim it. Alignment is another key the universe is placing in your hands tonight. Your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions must move together, not pull in different directions. If your mind hopes for change but your actions cling to old patterns, you create friction that blocks the flow of blessings. Alignment is not perfection, it is honesty. It is the choice to walk in the same direction that your spirit has been asking you to follow for so long. Finally, focus is what allows the signal of the universe to come through clearly. Imagine a radio caught between two stations. The message is distorted, fragmented. But when you tune it carefully, the sound is sharp and undeniable. That is how focus works tonight. Keep your attention on clarity, on faith, on the intention that feels most true to your soul. By doing so, you open the path for the universe to respond without interference. This eclipse is not here to confuse you, Scorpio. It is here to show you that when your mind, your heart, and your spirit all align on the same frequency, you cannot miss the message that was always meant for you. Scorpio, the Blood Moon Eclipse is not just a rare alignment in the heavens. It is also a mirror held up to your soul. It reflects back to you the truths you may have avoided, the wounds you have carried in silence, and the patterns that are ready to be released. When the sky turns crimson, it is as if the universe is saying, "Look closely, here is what must end, so you can begin again." That is why the emotions you feel on a night like this are not random. If you notice a sudden restlessness in your chest, an unexplainable heaviness in your body, or even a sharp moment of clarity that cuts through your confusion, these are not distractions, they are sacred signals. They are pointing you toward the places in your life that require healing, forgiveness, or decisive action. As a Scorpio, your intuition is already one of your greatest gifts, and under this eclipse, it is magnified. The quiet inner voice you often second-guess becomes louder, more insistent. Perhaps it tells you that a relationship has run its course, or that a path you've been afraid to step onto is in fact your destiny. These messages may not come through words alone, they can arrive in dreams, in synchronicities, in a gut feeling that refuses to let go. What matters is your willingness to notice and to trust. The universe rarely shouts, it whispers. And tonight, those whispers are amplified against the backdrop of the moon's blood-red glow. Do not dismiss these signs as coincidence. Do not tell yourself that you are imagining things. When the eclipse pulls hidden truths to the surface, it is not to overwhelm you but to guide you. Like ancient travelers who once used the stars to navigate through dark seas, You too are being offered navigation for the next chapter of your life. Pay attention to what stirs within you. Scorpio, for it is the map you have been waiting for. Scorpio, the blood moon eclipse may last only a few hours in the night sky. But the shift it awakens in you does not end when the shadow fades. What matters most is how you choose to carry its energy forward. How you keep the flame alive after the world returns to ordinary light. Think of the eclipse as the spark it ignites something inside you. But you are the one who must tend the fire, feeding it daily so it does not dim. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to do this is by writing down your intentions. Put into words what you are ready to release and what you are ready to welcome. And keep those words visible as a reminder of the alignment you claimed during this sacred night. Each time your eyes fall on them, you reinforce your choice to walk in a new direction. Gratitude, too, is essential. Begin each morning by naming the blessings you can already hold in your hands. No matter how small they may seem, this practice not only grounds you but also trains your spirit to remain open, to keep receiving. At the same time, the eclipse asks you to follow through on the inner promises you made under its glow. If you felt called to let go of toxic habits, relationships, or patterns, you cannot delay. Transformation becomes real only when intention meets action. Every step you take away from what drains you is also a step closer to the life you are meant to live. And Scorpio, do not forget your connection to the spiritual world. This eclipse is a reminder that you are never walking alone. That guidance is always near if you create the space to listen. Whether through prayer, meditation, stillness, or even a quiet walk in nature, keep opening that channel. The more consistent you are in tending to it, the easier it becomes to notice the subtle ways the universe speaks to you. Carrying the blessing forward is about building momentum, allowing each day to become a continuation of the breakthrough you experienced when the moon turned red. Scorpio, as the blood moon eclipse passes and the night slowly returns to its quiet rhythm, remember that this was never just about a moment in the sky. It was about you, about the cycles you are ending, the truths you are embracing, and the future that is waiting for you to claim it. The universe has placed a mirror before you, and what you choose to see, what you choose to release, and what you choose to step into will shape the path ahead. You are not powerless here. You are a participant in your own rebirth. So carry this energy forward, keep your thoughts clear, your heart aligned, and your actions rooted in the truth you know within. Protect your peace from what drains you. Nurture your gratitude like a seed that grows stronger each day. And honor the signs that continue to guide you long after the eclipse has faded. You are not walking in circles, you are moving toward a breakthrough. And as you move forward, let this affirmation become your anchor. I am ready to receive every blessing meant for me. Say it with conviction. Scorpio, because tonight has reminded you that you are worthy, you are chosen, and your blessings are closer than you think.